Oh, your microphone's not working.
Shit.
There we go.
Is it now?
Yeah.
2 seconds. Hello, everybody. Comedy Cellar
kinda-
Tuesdays. It's not working again?
Oh, it's kind of going in and out for a second, like the
Oh,
wire
oh.
was loose.
Okay, I can fix this.
All right.
All right, now I'm positive it's fine.
Yes.
Yes, this happens all the time. As soon as I make one move, I moved it closer to me, and then it always goes out. And I always check it. We've been out. What have we been on here for like 10 minutes already? And I could have checked it 100 times. Oh, sorry. Thank you for telling me. Mike Suarez, everybody. How about a round of applause for him? And welcome to the Comedy Cellar Tuesday show. We've been off for a week or two, and it's so nice to be back. I see Scruffy Bones already here. Is Scruffy the one that lives in London?
In England, yes.
In England. That's why he feels like he's going to fall asleep. It's funny. Thank God you wrote, because I moved the mic again. Are we still in? I forgot to get the pack because we had lost, so I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, but I have the unopened pack right here. And I was thinking, since you wrote that, Scruffy, if we do indeed pick the Jets, I think we pick again. We're in big trouble. But Mike, I just got a cup of coffee at a new place down the street because there was a pretty girl in there, because I stopped going to the place across the street where that's Greg Fitzsimmons. Let's just make sure. Okay, he's coming. I stopped going across the street because they stopped having hot girls there. Speaking of hot girls, hello, Catalina. I'm Chile. So they built a new place right next door. Hi, Marcy. And there was a pretty girl in there. So I went in, and she was really nice, and we talked, and she's here for musical theater. That, of course, is my wheelhouse. And it's really funny. We're talking, and I'm like, oh, my friend Sarah's coming up with the Broadway play. You should try an audition for it. And it's so funny because then all of a sudden she goes, my boyfriend has that same watch. It was right out of Seinfeld. They just throw it right in there. I mean, there was really no reason. Yeah, you're hot, Catalina. I think everybody knows that. Don't we consider her hot, Mike?
Yes.
I mean, you're hot anyway. You look good. You're pretty, but you're also from Chile. So that makes you exotic and hot anyway. Like, I think Marcy's really pretty, but she's from Kentucky.
What?
It's a problem. Thank you. I'm here all week, folks. Marcy, you know how I feel about you. Marcy knows that if she wasn't married, we'd be together. Anywho, boy, I'm batting 1,000 here today. Also, I thought I had pneumonia, but I don't. The doctor, I have a list right here. I went to the city MD. They said no pneumonia. So that's something. But I have something that is making me, if I laugh, you'll hear it. But it looks like it's some sort of, I'm just checking on Greg. Hold on a second. Sorry, that's so unprofessional. Oh, trying to get in. I don't know what that means.
You send the
Yeah.
Okay.
He always has a problem, right? We always have an issue with him.
I think so.
Just click on the link.
Yeah. That's all he has to do.
I don't know what it is with that guy. I mean, he does a lot of podcasting and everything. I mean, he should know how to do it, but we'll let it go this one time. It's the only reason I kept my phone on. Make sure our guest, Greg Fitzsimmons, today is an excellent guest. And will be joining us to make the picks today. And I just hope everybody's having a good Sukkot. I think I mentioned this in the podcast. One of my students was trying to get out of coming to class because it was Sukkot. And I'm like, nice try. Just first 2 days and last 2 days. And that's not today. Just trying to get in playing the Jewish card. You believe that? On me? Just trying to mess with me? Now I'm doing Monica from Friends. They're trying to mess with us? Just checking on Greg again. So I'm sure he'll be here shortly. I think he knows how to work the internet. But, with these older comedians. Hi, Frank. Yes, I would definitely go back on Kevin Brennan's show. I am probably the last person that still loves Kevin Brennan. I will always love Kevin Brennan. I can't help it. To me, Greg is writing back. To me, he's just always been Kevin. So, as a matter of fact, I was it's asking for a credit card.
Was you signing? You might have sent him the wrong link somehow. I don't know what you're doing. Can you text me his email and I'll do it?
Yeah. I don't know. Hold on. I'll have Mike send you the email.
Oh, wait, I think I have it now. I see what it is.
Oh, okay. What the fuck? What? That's hilarious. It's asking for a credit card. Yeah, well, why did you think I asked you to come on? Anyway, when it comes to Kevin Brennan, so Kevin and I, we used to go see a lot of concerts together back in the day. Oh, he's here?
Yeah.
So, hi.
Hi. Sorry, I think I hit the wrong link. It was trying to get me to sign up for whatever this app
No,
is.
that's the right link. That's the right link. We
Okay.
need. That's why I asked you on. We know you have some cash, and no, that was the funny. I'm like, is he fucking with me? Thank you for coming, Greg Fitzsimmons. Everybody, let me just say, are you in Vegas right now?
I am.
Yeah, Greg's calling in or videoing in from Vegas. He's at Brad Garrett's at MGM until Sunday, right? So you were there with Brad last night, and then you're by yourself. Then you're by yourself for the rest of the week.
Brad's the funniest guy in the world. He gets up on stage and he does kind of a Rickles thing where he rips the audience apart, but saying the most racist, homophobic, and he totally gets away with it. It's amazing.
That's great because that's like what Bob Saget kind of used to be,
right?
Because they're on these family shows, and then
I think you get grandfathered in also.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. That's why I can still use the word retard. I tell that to people all the time. No, it's okay. I'm grandfathered in. I don't know any better.
Yeah, I'm Grandpa Retard.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's great that you're playing there. I'm mostly excited. Of course, you'll be at Bananas by the Meadowlands during Christmas time. On the
wait, does that mean you're coming?
I don't, unless you don't want me to come, but yes.
I would love you to come.
No, I'm definitely coming on the 26th and 27th. I love Bananas. I love it there. I got lots of friends that will always come and see my friends perform because I love that area by the Meadowlands. That's like my happy place. That's where I tailgate.
Really?
Yeah. And I love that it's a hotel. It's just such a funny place.
Yeah, it's really like there is no glamour to it. But
no glamour.
It's people that just want to come out and laugh.
And it's a little older people. It's not a young crowd. So yeah, I like that.
It's like middle-aged Italian guys that aren't in the mob, but they know a lot of guys who are.
Well, that's pretty much me, but I'm just not Italian. That's my entire existence for a long period of time. Also, Greg has this incredible comedy special, which everybody can see on YouTube called You Know Me. And it was recorded live, Mike, at the hippest comedy club in the country right now, the Comedy Mothership in Austin, Texas.
Oh, sweet.
Right.
Well, Bananas and Mothership.
And the Mothership that go hand in hand as the hottest comedy clubs in America. And of course, his weekly podcast, Sunday Papers with Greg and Mike, which you can find at GregFitzsimmons.com. And you are touring all over the place, which is why when I'm out in California, I will not see you. I'm going to Vegas before I go to California in November because I want to see, because I'm gay now, I need to see The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere.
Oh, we're going to see it on Saturday.
You are?
Yes, Saturday afternoon. My wife's coming to town, and I think we're
You're
going to
married?
We're going to take mushrooms at breakfast and then go to the 11 o'clock Wizard of Oz. And
That's
then
brilliant.
come down in time for me to do my show that night.
Oh, you're nuts. That would be the last thing I would do. I'm definitely not taking mushrooms. Maybe I'll get a little high, but no, I get too paranoid for that kind of stuff. But I am really excited. I mean, I'm going out there for that. I'm going with Mark Coco Cohen.
Well, you're not going with him. He's here, right?
Yeah, I know, but he's coming with me.
Oh, good.
But he's not seen it yet. So totally excited. And we're going to like the 2 o'clock show. And I can't wait. So actually, I was going to call you and ask what are the best seats to get.
Right in the middle. You don't want to be up top or below or to the sides. You want to be in the dead center because it's like 360 degrees around you.
Yeah.
And I went there. I went to see the Grateful Dead with my wife, and it was probably the best concert experience I've had in my life. It was amazing.
My sister went to see that. I was not interested in ever seeing the Grateful Dead. One time Jeff Ross invited me because he's friends with John Mayer, of course. So we went. We were going to go backstage. I'm like, nah. I can't stand. I can't sit through the Grateful Dead. And I said, well, I wanted to invite my friend Dave Elliott, who is the biggest Grateful Dead fan I know. And he was too nervous to come. Like, he was like, no, I can't. He was nervous in a different way. Like, he's just like, I can't be that close to them.
Right.
It's too much. And I was just like, it's just the Dead. It's not even Jerry Garcia anymore. What's the difference? But boy, isn't that funny how it's funny when I told my sister, like, this John Mayer taking off. I'm like, no, you don't understand. They've embraced him. Everybody said that at first. But you didn't
I
understand.
felt the same way. And then you go see him and it blows you away. And the best part is, we had a row of women in front of us that were in their early 30s, and they were singing every word to every song and dancing. And, and it's not even really about the drugs. Drugs are great, but, it's just the communal experience and the positivity. I'm
sure.
I don't know. Even if you don't like the Dead, you had to still have had a good time.
Right, at the Sphere, you're saying?
No, anytime you see the Dead.
Anytime? No, that would be my worst nightmare. I mean, first of all, I think you do have to be on drugs, right? Because for me, a 45-minute instrumental is not going to work. I don't like it in any song.
Right.
So unless they have Bowling for Soup at the Sphere, this band from the late 90s, early 2000s, I'm not going.
Wait, so what's your ultimate concert? What was the best concert you ever
just
went to?
Said Bowling for what the fuck? You don't listen? No. It's not Billy Joel. I've been to see him multiple times. Like the best concert I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Actually, it would. This isn't a big thing. It would be the Ramones. Actually, it would be, because I think it's my level of drunkenness too. But it would be the Ramones because I saw them multiple times. But this one particular time, it was the Ramones, and I was like making out with a girl. It was like really exciting.
Wow.
But one of the other best concerts I ever had. One of my friends, Leah Randy, was the opening band for Garbage, who I loved.
Yeah.
So she opened for them and got us tickets at the Roxy or somewhere where we had the VIP on the side, and we were wasted. And Garbage was fantastic. And
they just announced their retirement from the middle part of the country. They said they're only playing on the coasts now.
Real? Well, are they even American? I mean, why would they?
I think there's
Shirley Manson is Scottish.
Scottish, yeah.
I don't know what the rest of the band is though. What's Butch Vig? Is that his name?
I just know the woman, the lead singer, is
Shirley
from
Manson.
Scotland. Yeah.
Yeah. I can understand if she doesn't want to play Middle America. That's not for her. She's like Wednesday Addams. That's not.
Well, her complaint was that there's no unionizing for bands, and that Spotify is taking all the money, and that touring bands can't make any money anymore, and. It was some kind of protest about that.
Well, listen, that's like Kevin Brennan we were just talking about. I mean, it's like she's always been like that. So I'm okay with that. Just the way Kevin Brennan has always been a dick, so when people are saying he's such a dick, I'm like, yeah, but nothing has changed, I mean, whatever. But Garbage was probably that's the memory I have in my head I love their music, and the show was great.
Yeah. All right.
Because I'm not a Springsteen guy either. I can't imagine
That's
being
my
on a
second.
show.
Look,
really,
Springsteen, The Dead, Dylan. Those are my top 3 live shows.
I had trouble watching the Dylan movie. I loved the movie. I don't like Dylan, but I can't wait not to watch the Springsteen movie. But the Dylan movie, I was all in, and I can't stand that guy. I mean, just that music is not for me. I am a pop idiot, and my musical taste is just stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. It's bad.
Right.
I don't know what it is about Springsteen that I don't like. I know I would like him if I met him. I'd love to talk to him and hang out with him, but his music does not speak to me.
But you're a Jersey guy, aren't you?
I know. That's what's so weird. Bon Jovi talks to me more.
Bon Jovi, Sinatra.
I love Bon Jovi. I love Bon Jovi.
Johnny.
My friend from high school's in the band, so we're still close.
Bon Jovi's the worst band in American history.
I'm going to pretend this didn't just happen.
Shot through the heart and you're too late God.
Darling, you give love a bad name. He
It was
sounds
like I
like
watched
Cher.
the documentary about him, and it was like, all right, here's this cool kid in high school who's like playing out, and he's 16 years old, and then he starts writing original songs because he wants to stand out, and he's got the girlfriend, and I was like, wow, this is such a fucking cool story. And then they played his first song, and I went, oh yeah, he sucks. I was totally into it.
Runaway? The Runaway song? Or was
She's
it
a
before
little
that?
runaway.
Yeah, Runaway.
Yeah.
I can't believe you don't like that song. What's the matter with you? You have a problem. I don't know why I love it. And I think it's also because he's so hot. If I were to be gay at the time when he was young, it would have been him or James Spader. And those would have been my guys.
I feel like Spader would have been a little bit dominating, though. I don't think he would have been gentle. Yeah.
I can't help it. I loved him. They were so pretty. They had such good hair. They looked like girls. I think that's what it was, you know.
I know.
You know that you're gay if you're like a guy that looks like a dude. You know? Like, at least I liked guys that looked like girls.
Yeah.
But
I can see that. Like I think an Asian gentleman might be more up my alley.
The lady boy.
The lady boy.
Yeah, not for me. Well, I don't know. There's been
I think it's less gay to be with a lady boy because they do have breasts.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Yeah, you might be right, Greg. This conversation took a turn for the worse somehow. I can't believe you're in Vegas. That's so fun. I haven't been there in like 15 years. I'm kind of excited to go. I haven't been there in a long time.
It's an awful city.
Like for real, or
yeah, it's just overrun. Everybody's got their hand in your pocket. Everything's expensive. It's crowded. The people are poorly dressed and out of shape, and you kind of feel sad for them.
It's like going to Disney World.
It is.
Yep. You know, I first went there in the 70s. My grandparents moved out there, and they lived out there. And that was a great time because it was still the kind of legendary regime that was like, we went to see Bobby Vinton perform on their 50th wedding anniversary, you know?
Right.
And then, you know, I went there in the 80s and it was still okay. And then, something turned, and then they started making it more for families, as I think they say in the movie Casino. And then it just totally went downhill. Like, you know, then you couldn't walk on the strip, or, you know, everything. You could cross the strip back in the early 80s, late 70s.
Right.
Now they have barriers, and it's so crowded and weird.
Now I feel very claustrophobic. I feel
I
feel stuck. And so this time I drove from LA, so I have my car. So I just drove around. I literally just drove around Vegas. And then my wife will get here. We'll drive somewhere. I might play golf this week. I couldn't. It's 7 nights, which makes you get insane.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
it's too much.
Well, I like that you're there, and I appreciate you coming on. That you're, you know, on the road like this too. That's really nice. And I like your wife too. Your wife's very nice, also.
Oh, thank you.
I like when we do get to hang out with her as well.
Yeah, she's terrific.
That's cool. Yeah, she is. You did good.
Thank you.
Because before her, not so much.
I know, and you know. I think one led to the next.
Yeah. Well, but you did it just the right way. You know, you learned your lesson,
right? And
you hit it right. I mean, that's you pray for that kind of relationship, that one teaches you a lesson, and then you know, you hit it right. But that doesn't happen often.
All right.
Anyway, just before we go on to the football, because I know you got to go. Diane Keaton. I'm so sad because you know, one thing, the parties where we meet, she comes to.
Yeah.
And multiple times I've had a chance to meet her, and I couldn't do it because I was like my friend with the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
And now I've missed my opportunity.
Yeah.
And I always really wanted to meet her. She really comes off as one of the coolest people of all time. And that AFI thing they did for her a few years ago with Woody Talk. They got Woody to come out to California and say they got Al Pacino to come out and say something. That's when you know you are one cool chick.
Well, I got to dance with her once.
Really?
Yes, we were at my kids went to this preschool that was just the lady that ran it was just a very vibey West Side lady, and she had her birthday party, and Diane Keaton came, and they had a live band, and everybody was dancing, and she was standing on the side, and I walked over, and I took her hand, and I brought her onto the dance floor, and I danced with her for like a song.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow, you had a moment with her.
Well, I had met her before because I went to this acting school in New York called the Neighborhood Playhouse, which
I
is
know that
where
one.
like
I think it's right by me. Was it in the 50s?
Yeah, it's in the 50s on the
Yeah,
east side.
it's right by
Yeah.
me. I pass it every day. I think Sandra Bullock went there too.
Well, so did James Dean, so did Paul Newman.
But they're okay.
It was crazy. It was
They're all
crazy.
right.
And so anyway, she went there, and so she came in. The guy that taught there, Richard Pinter, he had taught her, and she used to come to class sometimes and just sit in the back and watch.
She's that cool.
Yeah.
That's what she would do. She's like kind of like Bill Murray, just show up places and
Right.
Except she's not a dick.
But no, I mean, you talk about somebody earning an Academy Award. Annie Hall was one of the most unique, magical, uplifting performances I've ever seen. You take Woody's neuroses and pessimism, and then you juxtapose that with this woman who is she's also existential, but she's silly. And it was just such an incredible match.
I just showed that to my students 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
And that's all they talk about is how wonderful she was in that performance. And they get it. These are 20-year-old kids, 21. Yeah. And they totally get it. And they love that scene where she picks him up at the tennis place, because it's real and awkward and
la-di-da, la-di-da.
La-di-da.
Yeah.
But the best part is when you win an Oscar like that, your character has to change. And hers is such a terrific transformation into becoming a little bit more educated, even though he's pushing it on her. And the way she just kind of changes, but then at the end, she's back. And
yes,
it's a really incredible performance without being in your face.
Yes.
And it's just so natural. And then when you think about her, also being in The Godfather.
I know.
Wait, I forget about that sometimes. She's in Sleeper and and then
that
Eddie
scene
Hall.
in The Godfather where she shows up at the house and he's got the kids and it's nonverbal. Al Pacino opens the door and stands there, and it's a tight shot of her face looking scared and wanting and confused, and then he closed the door on her face, and in the last frame you just see her go like that. It's amazing.
Yeah, you're talking about Godfather 2.
Yeah,
right, where she shows up, she's not welcome there anymore.
Yeah,
that scene where she talks about the abortion, it's unholy and evil, and
right,
it's really incredible, because in the first one she didn't really get to do that much,
right,
but
right.
Wow, I mean, what it's, and that's before she won the Oscar in 74, and she already did Sleeper already in 73, and it's really something else. And then Reds,
Love and Death was Love and Death before Woody, before
Annie Hall. Yes, there was the transition one, like 75.
Right.
So really incredible. Then but it's all the boys she dated that just she had total respect for, and they had respect for Warren Beatty, Al Pacino, and Woody Allen. I mean, it all makes sense, and it all makes sense that they loved her and wanted to do stuff with her in a good intellectual fashion, as well as date her. I mean, it's really got to say something about that. Somebody really something else,
Yeah.
And then she would have probably gone out with Jack Nicholson too if they were like younger, I guess, because that's all she keeps talking about too. When she made that movie, she goes, "That was the best movie I ever made. Something's got to give." I think.
Yeah.
She just loved her leading men, but for all good reasons. She reminds me of Sarah a lot. Sarah Silverman. She reminds me of her a lot.
I could see that. Yeah, in the moment, incredibly like knows who she is.
Yeah.
And who that is interesting. Some people, they go like on an audition, be yourself. And some people I go like, yeah, maybe make something up.
Yeah,
Maybe
Robert De Niro should never be himself.
exactly. Right.
He's so boring. Or Christopher Guest. These guys are the most boring human beings in person, I think,
Yeah.
or on a talk show. And then
Al
when they're in
Pacino.
character,
Yeah.
Al Pacino. Well, Al Pacino's a little more entertaining, or at least he used to be, but now once he had that voice,
Yeah.
but
Right.
yeah, these guys, when they're in character, they're incredible.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I just got a text from Scott Krantz
Oh yeah.
saying that's a horrible angle because I was down here like this and my neck is all wrinkled.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
And so I put it like this and he just wrote, "Good job, pal."
Yeah, I just saw Scott at Jeff's show on Broadway. Did you ever get to see it?
I didn't get a chance to see it. How was it?
It was great. I saw it 6 times.
No.
Yeah.
Was it a full house?
Yeah, pretty much every night. I mean, it was at first it was tough because it was middle of August.
Yeah.
But then it got better and better. And yeah, I think he was happy with it. And I went to his birthday show and then the Netflix taping. So
did he put really you on the guest list?
Yeah. Thank God. Because I know, who can afford
I was going to send my son, but I didn't know if that would be okay to ask him to put my son on the guest list.
Oh, he totally would have done that.
He would have?
Or I could have taken him. For real,
Yeah.
I took a lot of people's sons and daughters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I sat with Gilbert Gottfried's kids multiple times.
No shit.
Yeah, because they I don't know, because their mother was sitting with a bunch of friends or something.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just tried to show up as much as possible and support. So
great.
But it was worth it. It was really fun. And it's exciting when your friend has a Broadway show.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, let's get to the football pick, shall we, Mike?
Let's do it.
All right. We got to play the theme, right, Mike?
Yeah.
We don't have to. All right, Mike, can you see this?
Yep.
All right, this was from 2 weeks ago. Our guest was Molly Heckerling. Do you know her? Amy Heckerling's daughter?
No.
And Harold Ramis's daughter.
Oh, okay.
You don't know the story about that? She
No.
thought her dad was the guy, Dave, I think his name's David Israel, who created Police Academy. When she was 15, she found out her mother had an affair with Harold Ramis, and that's her real father. She got like an upgrade. That would be like my dad selling bras and girdles, and then I found out that my dad was actually selling lingerie instead, I guess. So these were our results. I shit the bed, and so did you guys, and Molly and Mike did very good.
Oh, 2 weeks ago was insane.
Was it? What was the insane part?
Wait, are you talking about this past week or the week before?
2 weeks ago.
There was a lot of upsets 2 weeks ago.
So now let me go to last week. I think I can close this. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to share my screen again. Did I do it wrong? No. So this is last week's. Mike, I'm sharing. Can you see that?
Yep.
So I went to the Giants game where they beat the Eagles.
That was amazing.
What the hell?
That was crazy.
I picked the Jets. Oh my God, they suck.
They suck. They suck.
They suck so much. You see, I have the Peter Pan thing for London there. And I thought Baltimore would cover the 7.5 point spread. What is happening? I can't believe we all picked Detroit.
How do you have Derrick Henry and not cover the spread?
Exactly. Even just with Derrick Henry, you should be covering that spread.
Right.
And then we all picked the Falcons for some reason to upset the Bills, which is surprising. We had Lenny Marcus pick on that one, and he did very well. He did 4-1. So the tally is that the celebrity pickers are doing better than everybody.
Wow.
But everybody's in the green for right now. So
are all the picks with points or are they straight up?
With points.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we'll go to make our picks. Mike, I am sharing again.
Yep.
For this week, I, of course, always go with the Jets as a joke, kind of. I have Zach Galifianakis there to represent North Carolina.
I was just at his house 2 days ago.
You were
Yes.
in North Carolina?
No, he was in LA. He's doing something in LA. So I hung out with him and Tall John.
Oh, of course.
And Andy Kindler was so funny.
Oh my
It was
God, that guy's so
ridiculous.
funny. He makes me laugh so hard. Andy
John
Kindler.
Hamm came by with his wife.
That makes sense.
It was
That's
just
a fun
wonderful day. We hung out for like 6 hours.
That is a good group of people that I would be laughing nonstop, because Zach is obviously incredibly funny.
Yeah.
And just did Ed and you and John Hamm is actually
He's very funny.
Ironically funny. Yeah, it just pisses you off that he's funny too.
I know.
So anyway, we have the Jets at home after they suck. I'm choosing the Panthers. I'm not even questioning that spread is +1.5 with the Jets. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, no, Jaguars for sure.
No, the Panthers.
Oh, Panthers. Whoever they're playing.
Yeah, whoever they're playing. Right, Mike. What do you think?
Panthers. Yeah.
I mean, is anybody tell me what they're picking in the back over there? I can't tell. So you let me know. We'll go back to the group.
Yeah.
Here we have the Colts, who are playing incredibly. I have Michael Jackson from Indiana, and that's Tony Roberts. If you can't see, from the LA Chargers. Max, come to California. We can play outdoors every day. That's the gag no one gets. But we have the Chargers -1.5. The Chargers have not been playing well. I'm going with the Colts. The Colts are playing Daniel Jones, the greatest quarterback who's ever lived.
Well, I think Johnston is still out for the Chargers, the receiver. So I'm going to go Colts.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Mike, what do you think?
Colts. I agree.
And nobody's guessing in the chat room yet? I see.
Not yet. They might be a few seconds off. We're like a minute off sometimes.
All right. So then we have the Washington Commanders, who just lost in the worst way last night against the Cowboys that we know can score points, but do they have any defense? Greg, why don't you go first this time? Can't figure it out. The Commanders are favored by 2.5 on the road.
Cowboys are awful this year.
I know.
I'm going to take the Commanders because what's the quarterback's name again?
Jaden.
Yeah.
Something. I can't.
Jaden something. I was very impressed by him last week. And then they've
last night?
Yeah, last night.
He's great.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Commanders as well, because I think not only will they be upset by last night was a big revenge game, for after what happened last year with the Bears, because I was watching it at a restaurant, that Hail Mary play where they lost. So I'm going to go that Washington's mad. Dallas is really bad. They beat the Jets. Well done. I don't know, so Mike, what do you think?
I think the Cowboys is going to be weird.
So Marcy picked Washington, so at least we're good on that. If anybody wants to chime in on the two that you missed, let me know. I think Dallas is probably the proper pick at home. But here we go. The Monday night, we got two pretty good ones, or at least definitely a really good one. Detroit Lions coming off a loss to Tampa Bay, who's just been winning by a smidge. That's why I'm going to go Detroit Lions off a loss that finally Baker Mayfield's luck just runs out, even though it's 4.5, -4.5. Greg, what do you think?
I mean, I love watching St. Brown catch the goddamn football. I'll be watching that game. I'm going to take the Lions.
Yeah, right. I think that's the way to go. Mike, what do you think? I'm watching Marcy's picks on the bottom too.
Let's go Bucks. This to be different. We can't all pick the same thing.
Smart move. That's the smart move. And finally, I mean, I don't really care, but Seattle, who's playing very well against Houston Texans, where you don't know what they're doing. Seattle's just been, I don't know, they're bringing it all the time. I'm going to take Seattle.
Yeah, they're very strong this year. I'll take Seattle.
Yeah. Who's their quarterback? It's not Geno Smith. That's it's somewhat interesting.
Let me see.
I can't remember who it is. Mike, what are you going to take?
-3.
Sam Darnold.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm
He's-
going to go
Love
with
Sam
Texans.
Darnold.
What are you going to go with, Mike?
I'll go with the Texans.
You go with the Texans to be different. Smart. We just need Marcy. Can you tell us if you like the Panthers? I'll just pick the Panthers. Nobody's going to pick the Jets. Come on.
Yeah, come on now.
All right. So those are our picks for week 7. We have those ready to go. Now, the most important thing, Greg. This is called the Mr. Pick. I don't know if you've ever been on when we did it. I think you
I
were
have
on
not.
last year.
This is new.
Yes. So last year we went 15-1 with the Mr. Pick. What the Mr. Pick is I have a pack of unopened baseball cards, and you, being the guest, pick a number between 1 and 8, and then I will open these cards. Whatever number it is, we pick that team. Now, we won the first week by a smidge. We lost 2 weeks ago, but we got to continue because we can still go 10-1. Now, for some reason, if that doesn't work next time, then I'm going to choose out of these Alf cards I just got at the Economy Candy Store next week, because we'll cross that bridge when we have
You
to.
just said baseball cards. You mean football cards?
Football. Did I say baseball? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I meant total football cards. So if you, Greg Fitzsimmons, would kindly pick a number between 1 and 8.
1.
All right.
Of course.
I am snipping the card thing here because I can never open it correctly. These are last season's cards, but it doesn't matter because everybody gets traded, so I didn't bother buying new packs. Like every time we opened them last year where they were the present year's cards, people were gone. Well, here's one. Here it is. The Tennessee Titans. This is not a good pick.
That's not a good pick.
But we don't know.
I think they're the worst team in the league, right?
Mike, who are they playing?
Is
it
was
the
that on
Raiders?
the thing?
What?
Let me see.
Are they playing anybody?
I think they're playing the Raiders. No, that was last week. They lost to the Raiders.
Our only hope is if this is a bye week.
Yeah.
It's not.
Didn't they just played the Raiders.
Right. So who are they playing this week?
Let's see.
All right, we'll figure it out.
It's amazing his speed, the way his fingers dance
Patriots.
across that keyboard.
Oh, they're playing the Patriots. Ugh.
Oh,
God. And that's Mike Grable's, right? That's his old team. He's going to want to destroy them. Well, there's definitely a chance. That's our pick for the Mr. Pick this week. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we
Yeah,
have
their
something going
bus
on.
might get hit by an asteroid.
What?
Do you
Their
get the
bus might get hit
points
by
on
an
the mystery
asteroid.
pick?
Nope, they just have to win.
Oh, God. I'm
Ugh.
sorry.
Wait, Mike, what did you say? They have to get hit by an asteroid?
Their bus might, yeah. You never know.
Oh, their bus. Meanwhile, if we had gone to number 2, we would have gotten the Packers, but that didn't happen. Or the Eagles. Everything else in here would have been well, the Bengals would have sucked. The Dolphins would have sucked. The Falcons, that could make a case. And yeah. Well, this will be very interesting.
All
That
right.
is our Mr. Pick for week 7. The Tennessee Titans. Put it in the books. Don't follow us. Well, Greg, thank you so much for joining us today and taking time out of your very busy schedule that you're actually in Vegas and have to perform in a few hours. And it's really cool that you came on. I really appreciate it. I wish you were in Vegas when I was going to be there.
I know. And I wish I was in LA when you were going to be there.
I know.
but-
You never are. You
but
and
how long
your
are you gonna
work
stay in-
ethic.
How long are you going to stay in town for?
Just like I don't like it there, so I usually just stay for like 3 or 4 days.
All right, well, text me and maybe we can grab a cup of coffee or something.
Well, that would be nice.
Yes.
Again, stop with your work ethic that you feel you have to go on the road all the time and do stuff for your family, so raise your family. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I have a gambling problem. I got a lot of debts to service.
So do I. But no, thank you so much for coming on, and I really appreciate it. Hopefully I will see you in LA. I'll definitely give you a call. Maybe you'll be around that Monday or Tuesday or something.
Sounds great. All right, buddy.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Bye, Greg.
Bye.
Thank you, Mike, for putting that together. He's a terrific guy, and he's so funny. His special's really good. He let me see it before it, he put it on, and I loved it. I thought it was really good. I think he's really funny, and he's such a sweet guy. And can you imagine how great is that? Those are kind of the times once in a while I get to do. Zach Galifianakis, John Hamm, Greg Fitzsimmons. Who was the other person he mentioned, Mike? Somebody also awesome.
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
It was somebody great. I mean, that is the stuff I get to do when I'm in LA. Sometimes I just get to do that. And boy, is that a fun time, right? Especially, when you're just a regular Joe, a guy like me who's just hanging around, But so anyway, it looks like this isn't going to work. So then we're definitely going to the Alf cards next week. I got it all planned out, Mike. What I'm going to do is find out every card that's in the second series of the 1980 something or whatever Alf cards, and I'll elect a team to it, and then we'll change our luck around maybe. So there's no way to lose. It's going to be funny every time. So the last thing I thought I'd do today. Oh, first of all, I wanted to tell you that there was a survey on which cars birds like to poop on most. And number one was Ram trucks, but number two are brown Chevrolets.
Really?
My car.
Oh,
brown in particular, like you see at the opening credits. I mean, mine's technically tan, but I don't think birds know the difference. So I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Marcy. Minivan. Mike, is everything okay with you on your end there?
yeah.
All right. So I thought what we do today, I was kind of sick today. I thought I had pneumonia, but I don't. So I just put this little thing together. It should be quite easy, but still should be fun, where you just have to guess. I'm going to share my screen again.
Okay.
These kind of iconic, is it up there? Yeah.
Yep.
These iconic movie posters without the name on it. So we start with this one. Does anybody in the chat room want to guess first? I'm assuming Mike knows exactly what it is, since he has a podcast that handles all of these things. But I don't see the chat room buzzing today, so I guess it's just you and me and Marcy, of course. So, Mike, I will go to you.
Alien.
That's right. Alien. So we'll go to the next one. These are pretty easy, but they're kind of fun without the name under it. Which one is it? Oh, Catalina got it. Catalina got it. All right, I'll wait on this one then. Anybody? Oh, Marcy's like, oh.
No, it's the first one, right?
Yeah, the first one.
Okay.
It's the first one. There's 4 of them, maybe 5. Yeah. There's 5.
Yeah.
Kat, you really do rock. Does anybody know what this one is? That's I'll give you the hint. It's Clint Eastwood. And he's carrying a big gun. Magnum. Feel lucky? You don't remember the name, Catalina? Look, she knew it was Clint. You remember the name? DK. No, you meant to put DH. Mike, what is it?
Oh, it's Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry, the first one. It's Dirty Harry and one of the other names. I know the Deadpool, Sudden Impact,
Magnum
Force, and we're missing.
And the Deadpool.
No, I said that one.
Oh,
Sudden Impact, the Deadpool, Magnum Force, Dirty Harry, and we're missing. It's not the Enforcer. That's a different movie, right? So we're missing the second one. El Succio. What? El Succo.
El Sucio.
Anyway, anybody know this one?
Oh, that is the Enforcer. You're right.
What is? Oh, it is the Enforcer. I thought that was a different movie. Marcy's never heard. You never heard of Dirty Harry? Oh. Catalina, you know this one? Marcy, ladies, anybody know this one? That's right, Catalina. On Fire, The Bodyguard, one of my favorite movies. Well, where are the rom-coms? I don't know whether I put any in. They're too obvious. How about this one, everybody? Let's see if Catalina can get this. Mike, do you know what this is?
Yeah.
The samurai sword scene is great. What, in Dirty Harry? Nice! Catalina, the Devil's Advocate. Completely right. Did I already forget the other one? What's the samurai sword scene? Oh, right. And I already forgot about that one. I couldn't remember the name, the Devil's Advocate. I didn't write it down. I'm like, no, I know what they are. So good work, Catalina. So we don't look like dicks. Well, Mike would have hooked me up. Anybody know this one? It should be easy. And yet, so yeah, she's unstoppable, Marcy. You're absolutely right. And yet, is it? If Catalina gets this one, I'm going to be very impressed. Very impressed. Because this isn't like a mainstream one. I mean, it is, but it isn't because it's she's like, I know, I've seen it. So, Mike, you don't know what it is yet either.
Is it the one that's based on the John Grisham book?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, I know what it is.
All right. Well, then you should probably guess it because I don't see anybody guessing it.
Is it The Firm?
It is The Firm. And it's a really good movie. I've seen that multiple times. How about this one? I know Mike knows what it is. Yeah.
I know it is. Yeah.
Oh, the cast, Catalina, is Tom Cruise and Gene Hackman and Jean Triplehorn, who was something for a period of time. And then, of course, she aged out, as many women do in Hollywood. Right? She was like in every movie for like a year, and then it was over. Catalina, you know what this one is? Sci-fi. Looks kind of like the Alien Pod, but no. Anybody? This one, no idea, honestly. Really? It's a really good movie. I think Mike and I would highly recommend it. Mike, what is it?
The Fly.
The Fly. Jeff Goldblum, who might have been nominated for an Oscar for this because he did an incredible job. This changed his whole career around, which is why he's still a commodity today and in the Wizard of Oz or whatever, Wicked. What does DK mean? Oh, don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was saying Dirty Harry, but she messed up. All right, how about this one? Anybody know this one from the 80s? No, Catalina, but you should see it. It's really good. The Fly, right, Mike? Wouldn't you recommend that movie to people that like science fiction?
The first one, yes.
The first one. That's that's the only one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good, Catalina. Really good acting. Good. It's David Cronenberg, I think. So it's real fucked up, you know. Anybody know this one? It's again one of my favorite films, but maybe not for everybody. It's a very intellectual film. Mike, do you know what it is?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to see if anybody else knows, but I feel like we should.
We talked about it last week.
You what?
We mentioned it last week.
We did?
Yeah, because the actor in it.
Right. That's right. We did mention it last week when we were doing. Nope, they don't know. Mike, what is it?
Oh, it is.
Amadeus. Right.
Notting Hill. How did you get Notting Hill?
Who put Notting Hill? Oh, but yeah. Yeah, this isn't Notting Hill. Marcy, what the hell? If this was Notting Hill, that would be an interesting film. I mean, like, that's where you go like, I don't like rom-coms. I'm like, I don't know. But I saw the poster and I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is a real interesting one.
Maybe it was a previous poster. It's The Fly. The Fly made
No. I haven't seen a good Notting Hill.
No, she was joking.
Oh, she was joking. Okay.
Yeah. It's because you like that movie. That's what it was.
Speaking of Amadeus, what we were just talking about last, this is an easy one, of course. I love this poster so much. There's so much to it. I know I showed this poster last week, I guess. Look up on the right under D-Day is Elliot, or rather Donald Sutherland, which is so great that he's in the poster. This poster is this is the way they used to make posters.
Yeah, they don't do anything like that anymore.
No. And the best part about this movie is that, that's why Marcy said that, is that it's not like this. It's because they've certainly made a whole bunch of posters like this in the 80s, but this movie is better than this poster. That's why it's so great too. This is more like a mad, mad, mad world. That's right, Marcy. It's Animal House. And this is the second to last one. Anybody know what this one is? From the 90s. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but so who's saying that for someone who's seen like 1,000 movies? I sure don't know the posters. Is that Catalina?
Yeah. Oh, her, some about herself.
So isn't that interesting? This is kind of fun, right? No, it is not Peter Pan. Marcy got it right. You are correct that it's Peter Pan, but it is called Hook with Dustin Hoffman and Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell and Robin Williams. I could not watch it for 2 seconds because I hate Robin Williams.
I thought it was Dead Poet Society.
You thought it was Dead Poets Society. See, then I would have enjoyed Dead Poets Society. Oh, he was not my favorite. Every time I watch Good Will Hunting, I have to turn it off once they bring in Robin Williams. I don't know what it was about that guy that just didn't work for me at all. And finally, the last one, just as an easy 10, was this one. How about this one? Do you think Catalina could possibly get this one? And I have some more that I can next week maybe make a little bit more difficult, but I just thought this was kind of fun. You know, Catalina was good at it because she does not know the posters without the names. So that is, you are so, what is that? I mean, you're right there, I think. But if it's Bueno, oh, she doesn't remember the name in English because it can't be Bueno because it'd be the opposite of Bueno. But you're correct about Las Vegas. Mike,
I didn't. Well, it's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, but
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is the opposite of Bueno, but she got it right. Catalina knows her movie posters, even though she says that she didn't. That's right. That's Johnny Depp, and it is who's the Hunter S. Thompson? That's who it's based on, right?
Yeah. Well, it's one of his books, but yeah, he's playing Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah. So Catalina, well done, really well done. For somebody, you know, who says she doesn't know movie posters, I think you did a damn good job between you and Marcy. Really, really terrific job. So I guess that's our show for tonight. I think it was kind of fun. Greg's always an excellent guest. We made our picks. We went over the other picks. We made the Mr. Pick, a horrible Mr. Pick. It's nobody's fault. We'll see what happens. Hey, if the Titans win, that'll be incredible. But Mike, how many times do I get a text you where I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't know why we even do it. It tortures me. But this one I won't be tortured because we're not expecting that to be a win. But we've seen weirder things happen. Even the Falcons beating the Bills last night was not unexpected. So who knows? Yeah, where's the rest of the chat messages? If Anonymous isn't here, it could be because it is Sukkot. That's a possibility if she really celebrates the Jewish holidays. But
she hasn't been here since we restarted.
It probably has something to do with the fact that we don't do it every week now. So nobody knows we're coming back. But that is, we will be coming back for our Halloween, our Paul Lynn Halloween special as usual, our annual Paul Lynn Halloween special on October 28th. And either, whatever Mike, whenever he's in town, it's either November 4th or the 11th, we'll be back in studio with hopefully a fun guest. So much more to come as we continue our fall and football season and merriment for the Comedy Cellar Tuesdays with me and Mike. And thank you so much for just even Catalina and Marcy for joining us today and being so active in the chat room. Really appreciate it because that's what we like to do. So I hope everybody has a wonderful week. And we'll see you next time on Comedy Cellar Tuesdays. Good night, everybody.